see, get this. All right, what's going on, guys? Let's see if I can get this a little bit better. Perfect. All right. So today what I want to do is I just want to go over the Bill Nye worksheet, okay? And then I'm going to explain what we're going to be doing for the rest of the week, okay? Hopefully you guys can see it. I don't know why this is all messed up. What's going on, Anthony? So I'm going to just go over this. And again, if I go too fast, remember, you can always pause the screen later on and then go from there. Okay? So where do your genes come from? You get your genes from your parents. What is inside every cell in your body? Those are the chromosomes. What's going on, Karina? What's going on, Brian? What does deoxyribonucleic acid? Okay. What did Bill Nye climb to get out of the Nye lab? A DNA molecule. What's up, Jose? How long in the DNA string model of science? Or how long is it? It's about 20. Okay. The string was a full 20. Number 6, how many times longer is DNA than it is wide? About 200 kilometers. Number 8, why is the white blood cell dark on the computer screen? Because it has chromosomes in it. All right, remember those chromosomes, they're all in those cells. Number 9, what can you do with DNA after you take it out? So number 9, so you can cut it into smaller pieces or you can place it into another organism. All right. So over so you guys can see. Number 10. It was the jellyfish and the bacteria. Okay. All right, so we'll bring this back up to 11 again. What do genes do? They tell the cells what to do. Okay, so genes are basically, it tells your cells whether they're a blood cell, whether it's a brain cell, whether it's a heart cell, okay, if it's making up organs, organ system. Remember all those branches, okay, because fourth quarter, we're going to get into the different parts of our bodies. Let's see, where are we? All right, so number 12. Mom tells Richie genes are a set of chemical instructions that get passed down from parent to child. In the process, of course, the genetic material is recombined in new ways, which is why some people bear resemblance to their parents and grandparents without looking like any one relative in particular. All right, this is how people can say, oh, you have your mom's eyes, but your face or your face structure looks like your dad's. Number 13 is a set of books that have 23 pairs. 14, what is each chapter analog to? A gene. How many genes do humans have? 80,000 genes. Okay? There's some genes in your cell that turn off and they stay hidden. So if it's your brain cell, it's just using the genes that needs to be used for the brain. All right? If it was somewhere else, it would be using maybe the heart genes. Okay? Every one of your cells have genes, but it depends on what they are or what kind of gene they're going to be using. 17, most species have fewer than 100 chromosomes, but thousands and thousands of genes. This is important. How many chromosomes do we have? Who could type it down? Who remembers? How many chromosomes? It's been a while. 46, and then, yep, 23 pairs, which equals your 36, or 46. Good. Bill calls the babies bundles of genetic genes. 19. The mother donates to her child is called the egg. And then the male, it's the sperm. 21, very large number. All right. 23. All right. The earlobes, they can either be attached or dangling. All right. So if your earlobes, if you feel them right now, if they're dangling, okay, that's one gene you can get passed down, or if they're attached to the side of your head. The 4 chemicals of DNA are adenine, thymine, cytosine, guanine. 26. The number of chromosomes that a mule has is 63. The number of chromosomes that a horse has is 64. And the number of chromosomes that a donkey has is 62. So they're very close because, again, they do look the same, all right? And they do have a lot of properties that are the same. They all have different genes or a different set of chromosomes because they are different species, all right? They branch off a little bit later on from their common ancestor, but again, they're still different species, so you're going to have your different set of chromosomes. Number 29, dominant gene for rolling your tongue is rep, all right? So 31, if a person has the pattern RR, then the person can roll their tongue. 32, if a person has a pattern capital R, lowercase r, then the person can roll their tongue. And then if a person has a pattern lowercase r, then the person cannot roll their tongue. And 34, what is special? If I bring this down so you guys can actually see. What is special about the turtle in this movie? Do you guys remember what was wrong with that turtle or what happened with it? It had 2 heads. All right. So again, I will try to get as much of these questions. If you guys want to check it, again, if you did it, you're getting full credit. You'll start to see some of your grades going up throughout this week. The other thing I want to talk about is so I'm going to slowly go up so you guys can write down your answers. All right, so going from here, the next thing I want to do is just go over what I want. So I'm going to put the link up on the website, but it's called Nova Labs. So it's basically a evolution lab where you can actually interact with it. So all I want you guys to do is just explore it, okay? Practice it. It gives you some stuff, and you can mix things. It shows you how the DNA and the chromosomes get passed on from different animals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link up. I'm also going to give you a blank document. All I want you to do is, 2 to 3 sentences of what you thought of it, what you learned, okay? What were some of the things that you mixed? All right. I'm not looking for anything crazy, just to show me that, you did look at the website and you explored a little bit. And I'm going to give you the directions. Okay. I'm going to try to post that within the next hour once I get everything exactly where I want you guys to go. So that's the first thing. Nova Labs, all you're doing is you're playing around with it. Okay. And then just telling me what you thought of it, what you liked mixing about it, or what you learned, okay? 2 to 3 sentences, that's it. I'm going to give each of you guys your own blank document, and then you just send it back. Basically, I'm going to assign a test, all right? You're going to have the whole week. Now, if you don't hand it in, it doesn't help your grade. But since it's online, all right, which means you guys can use your notes, it's going to be on genetics, passing on traits, Punnett squares, okay? I'm going to give you guys the option where you can resubmit it back to me because you're all going to get your own so you can edit it. And then I'm going to resubmit it back to you. So if there's a mistake, I'm going to give you another try to get it. Now, if you get a bad grade and it's going to cause your overall quarter grade to go down, it's not going to get accepted, all right? This is not going to hurt your grade. The only thing that can happen is if it helps out where it makes your grade higher. So if you notice when I grade it, and let's say it brings down your grade, I'm just going to cancel it out so it doesn't even matter for you. This is only going to help your grade, okay? Because I understand it's a lot different learning from home when you can't ask questions right away with me compared to me just putting up videos, homework assignments, and YouTube videos and links, okay? So again, it is going to be a test, but it can only help your grade. If it doesn't help your grade, then all right, so you guys aren't nervous or anything. You can use your notes. I mean, you can even use each other if you have the numbers, okay? Um, so again, don't be worried about it. It is going to have, it's going to be looking like one of my normal tests that we would take in the room. You're each going to get your own copy. You can edit into it, or you can write down your questions on another sheet, send me a picture of it, or send it back through Google Classroom. All right. And then I'm going to look at it. And again, I'm going to put like a due date so you know that it's going to be due before the quarter's over. And this way, if you complete it after, it kind of doesn't matter because the quarter's over, right? So try to get it done before that due date or right at the due date. Try to get it done a little bit before that. This way, if there are some mistakes, I send it back to you and I tell you, check out, question 2, question 1, all right, one more time before you send it in. Again, this is only going to bring up your grade. If it doesn't bring up your grade, then I just don't count it. I still send it back to you, and I want you to make the choices and make sure you see what you got wrong. But going from there, that's what we're going to be doing, okay? Especially with the grades. When is the quarter going to be over? I will tell you guys when I have to submit grades right now. Hang on. It is so the 21st. Grades are due from me on the 21st. Brian, I don't know the answer to that question. All right. I'm finding out just as you are. So the 21st, that is next Tuesday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign this to be due on Friday. This way, if you submit it by Friday or before, you still have time to get it in by Monday. Because then after Monday, I got to pretty much have whatever grade you have for it. Okay. If it helps you out your grade, I'll count it. If not, then it's just not happening. All right. Anthony, I don't know. It could always change. Right now, it says the first. It could keep getting pulled back. I don't want to say anything and then things change. But for right now, what I'm told is May 1st. Do you mean the third quarter? Because grades are going to be due the 21st. And Anthony, your guess is as good as mine with when we go back. All right. Does anyone have any questions or concerns about what we just went over? Not when school starts again, but just what I want from you guys for the rest of the week. No? All right. So I will post the test online by basically 3:00 today. I'm just going to fine tune it because some of the questions, if I feel like they're a little unfair, I'm not going to post them on the test. All right. I'm going to adjust a little bit. I'm going to send it. It's going to be a Word document. I'm going to give you guys the option to edit onto it or just open up your own Word document. Okay. All right. So again, if you guys have any other questions, you can message me on Reminds. All right. Or on Google Classroom or send me an email. Okay. And I'll see you guys later. Okay. Stay safe. That's all right, Chris. We basically just went over these answers. If you haven't done it yet, well, this is good for you. Make sure you write them down and do it. Watch the video, and you can always go back and watch. All right, Chris? All right, see you guys later.